All right, we're here for a cover sheet petition review committee for the federal June primary for candidates for Congress. And it is 4:04. I guess we'll get started. The first issue, we have Commissioner Dent from Kings County, Democrat from Kings County, and Commissioner Rendino, Republican from the Bronx. The first issue we want you guys to review is a Conservative Party candidate for Congress by the name of Dee Oreo. As per the board's rules, cover sheets should be separate from the petitions so that members of the public can pull the cover sheet and determine which petitions are associated with those. This is a curable defect. It is a defect as per our rules, but on the bright side, the candidate can fix it by submitting a cover sheet that is separate. So we'll just be asking you to vote yes, that is a defect, and put your initials next to county and party.
Okay. I will just examine it.
Sure.
Okay.
The rule is actually Rule C1 of our petition rules, and it's also posted at the front desk pursuant to C5. The second issue we'd like you to review is Green Party candidate Rivera. As per the election law and the rules, they're supposed to indicate the number of petitions, volumes in this petition, and the identification number. As you can see, they omitted that. Again, fortunately, it is a curable defect, so we will send a notice to the candidate, and they will have an opportunity to cure that defect and remain on the ballot.
Okay, thank you very much.
The third issue that we wanted to have you guys review, again, a bipartisan team reviews these in advance, and this is one of the issues that was brought to their attention that they noticed. The address for candidate for working families, Congress, Hakeem Jeffries, the address on the cover sheet does not match that on the petition. It's 630 Washington Avenue, 35 Underhill.
Yes.
A letter was submitted on behalf of the Working Families Party that points out that it is the same building apparently with one address from one entrance on one side, the same address from the other entrance on the other side. They also point out, again, the main concern when there's a discrepancy with respect to the petition is was there any confusion on the part of the voter?
Yes.
They point out that it's actually sitting congressman. He's the only Hakeem Jeffries, according to their research, that's registered in the county, and that he's well known to the voters of the district. They even point out that he was featured in a documentary recently. In any event, there is a precedence for allowing printers' letters to cure defects similar to this, and I submit the letter for your consideration. Here's a copy again of the cover sheet and the petition. The recommendation of the board personnel is that this does cure that quote-unquote defect.
Thank you so much.
It would indicate no, that it's not a defect because the letter cures it.
You just note on the letter accepted and then
So
initial down.
Okay.
We have to initial this as well?
I would
Right.
say yes.
Vote
We
is
don't
no.
need to send that.
Right, that it's not a
because
defect.
So you will
It's
then
already defective.
put a little note on it for us to
We
initial?
haven't, there's no stamp for that. I would just write accepted and the date and they can sign. Keep it together with the cover sheet so that if anyone gets the cover sheet, they'll get the letter as well. Takes one.
The next item for your consideration, again, as you're well aware, petition volumes must be numbered.
Correct.
Therefore, if a member of the public wishes to review and perhaps challenge the signature, they're able to identify on which page it is that they're challenging. The very last page of this petition, the number was left off. Again, fortunately, is a curable defect. We can send a notice to the candidate and or their representative, and they will have an opportunity to correct that defect.
Because I see that all other pages were numbered, so you indicated it's just the last page.
This is the actual original
I see.
copy of the petition. We do bring these to the committee meetings to show the numbering defect. So this one's the actual copy of the petition, you can see. So I vote yes, that it is the defect.
I'm just curious, I agree with you, but if they don't correct it, is it just the last page that gets disqualified, or the petitions as a whole?
Good question.
As a whole get disqualified? If it isn't corrected?
I've seen it happen both ways. I think the commissioners have been pretty lenient, and they would just throw it out.
I think at the point in time where if there is no...
As long as there's no challenge.
Right, if there is no cure submitted, then that can be, reviewed at that time and determined. That would, to me, be a reasonable solution. The same things happen if there were several volumes and only one was not numbered, but the other 2 or 3 were. A lot of times those other volumes will give this candidate enough signatures to remain on the ballot, and therefore it's somewhat harmless. But right, the next issue is somewhat similar. This one, okay. On these volumes, this is all of them.
Just stuck together. I just wanted to separate them from the other ones.
On these, there were no page numbers on any of the volumes which we have.
That's the original one. And this is the purported cure.
The original one that was filed had no numbers on that bottom, as you can see.
Yes.
They've already come in and made copies and then renumbered them. So we're at the staff's recommendation that this is a valid cure, in fact. And at this point in time, the candidate will remain on the ballot. Give that card again for
So now for
valid
this one,
cure.
we would just put valid cure, we
Do we
put
have
the
a
no?
Valid cure stamp, okay.
But how about on here, we don't have to do anything?
No,
on here?
that was for the. to
This
send
was the original.
The original
The
one.
defect.
So
This is
this
the
is
cure.
the cure.
Yes.
So we initial this one.
Yes, please.
Okay.
They make the corrections on the copies, they don't make the corrections on the original?
That's correct. They're,
They don't- we don't
once
have
the
access
originals are
to it.
filed, we don't,
They're
they're
not allowed
not
to-
to market in any way, once the original's in.
Okay.
Just goes with that.
Okay.
Thank you, Commissioners.
You're welcome.
Next for your consideration is a man by the name of Charles Rangel running for Congress. The petition volumes he filed, a number of them had New York identification numbers, New York County, others had Bronx identification numbers. The original cover sheet that was submitted mistakenly indicated they're all NY identification numbers, when in fact a couple of them were Bronx PX numbers. Again, for your review, an amended cover sheet was submitted that corrected that and shows that these are the numbers that were New York and these are the ones that had a BX, a Bronx identification number. Upon staff's review of that amended cover sheet, it appears to be a valid cure. So
That was the original, with the defect. You were
Okay.
NY's 37, and it
Okay.
should have been Bronx 37.
Okay.
I see.
There's the fix,
Yes.
and there's the mistake.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm not going to pronounce this, just John last name.
Lumigera.
Lumigera.
That's how it's done.
And last but not least, we have a gentleman by the name of Alan Romagera running for Congress in the 7th Congressional District. There was the district number on the original cover sheet was not correct. 12th Congressional District. one is in fact the second. Right. And so they filed an amended cover sheet correcting that, and they also actually added a volume, so they actually took the opportunity to file a few more signatures as well. But staff has reviewed this, and it's a staff recommendation that now that the cover sheet district matches that appears on the petitions, it is a valid cure.
So do we sign here or do you stamp here?
Stamp.
And it's just the cover sheet, correct? It's not the petitions. The petitions have the correct
petition-
congressional district?
That is correct, Commissioner. The
Okay.
petitions had the correct congressional district, so there's no concern of the voters being misled or confused.
I had the 7th. Thank you.
And that concludes our business for today and all we had for you to review, and we thank you guys for coming in on an off day to review this stuff for us and give us your rulings. Thank you.
Okay, and we thank you as well for doing such a wonderful job. all of you.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you,
staying on
Commissioners.
top of it and having it all ready for us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.